Yo, what is up YouTube? Evolution here, back with another Black Ops 7 Zombies glitch video here on the channel. If you guys are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click on that bell so also you don't miss out on the next video. So with that being said, hopefully you guys can share this with your friends and family. That way you guys can all rank up and get to level 55 in Prestige and work your way up to Master Prestige and rank up your guns and get those critical kills so that you guys can get the Infestation Camo. Now for this spot right here, you're going to need Toxic Growth. You're going to go ahead and take the truck and line it up on the side right here. And if the zombies are correctly piling up and not hitting the car, they will pile up. And you guys can sit here on top where you have your Toxic Growth and you guys can literally just kill these zombies back to back. So this one's really good. It's in the spawn area by Janus Towers, and you guys can utilize this to get XP and farm it. Also, if you do run out of ammo, you guys can come to the ammo cache box right here and come right back up here. So just don't forget to put down your Toxic Growth because these zombies will start to hit you from behind. So that's the only downfall about this spot right here. Just make sure you have that Toxic Growth and you have no problem getting all of your critical kills and working your way up towards getting the Infestation Camo. Now the second spot is over here by Blackwater Lake. You will need your truck because you want to block off the bears from spawning in. So if you take your truck and you align it correctly, you can make the bears stop spawning in, and that way you guys can farm XP. You just need to make your way over here, and as soon as you guys are right here in this particular spot, all you have to do is move back a little bit. Don't move back too much where you won't fall off the ledge. And guess what? All the zombies will pile up right here in your face. Hopefully you have a good setup. Hopefully you have all of your perks and your weapon is legendary tier. So with that being said, you guys can just sit here and kill zombies and get those headshots for critical kills. And if you're working on the other mastery camos, you guys can start killing the bears and saving, quitting, and coming back and coming to this particular spot. That way you guys can farm XP and camos while double XP is live. So with that being said, this one has to be one of the best pile up spots here on Ashes of the Dam. I really like this one a lot. If you just want to rank up really quickly, if you guys get the Gauntlet Wonder Weapon here on this map, you guys can literally just shoot the ground with it and then suck all the ammo back in, and it will kill the zombies. So this one right here has to be one of my top favorite spots in zombies for Black Ops 7 that you guys can take full advantage of. So yeah, the fact that we have the car right here, we're blocking off the bears from coming in the map. Just make sure you don't let them all completely pile up, because it will cause a little bit of issues for yourself. You don't want 5 bears coming at you and you're on round 104 like I am right now. The next glitch that we're going to be doing is on the survival map Van Dorn Farm. If you guys come over here by the cabin, you guys can put your Toxic Growth right there. And you can come over here to this side. So that way when the zombies are jumping up, you guys can kill them. Now, the bears are going to be, you know, coming at you. If you have that Toxic Growth, they will just go right into it and they will get stuck and eventually they will die. I don't know what augments you have equipped for the Toxic Growth field upgrade, but whatever ones that you're using, I hope they are good for your own advantage. I know for a fact the Toxic Growth field upgrade augment that I like to use is the one where it basically makes the Toxic Growth last a lot longer. That will also help out as well. So make sure you have that augment equipped. I don't know the specific name for it, but you will see it when you try to equip it if you have it unlocked. Now, just when you're trying to reload with your weapon, just move back a little bit and they will jump back down. And then when you get close up to the ledge a little bit, they will jump up, and that way you guys can kill these zombies to get your critical kills. Now, back on Ashes of the Dam, we're going to take our truck. We're going to move it off of the edge right here. The first 2 tires, you just make sure that the first tire is over the ledge. So I messed up right here. I got the tire over the edge, and then you're going to get out of the truck and you will be out of the map. This is very, very easy to do. It's not even hard at all. You should be able to get out of the map quickly as possible. Now you need to follow exactly where I go. Now before you end up getting out of the map, make sure your guns are fully pack-a-punch. Make sure that the tier rarity is at legendary before you end up doing this, because you're trying to farm XP and camos. You just need to come over here. You're going to do a little dolphin dive on the rock right here. I'm going to go ahead and do it now, and I messed up right here. Let's do a second attempt, and then boom. All the zombies will start to pile up. So you're going to see that right here. I also recommend that you have Rampage Inducer enabled. That way these zombies can get to this pile-up spot that you're in right now a lot more quicker. You want them to spawn and come right over here, and that way you guys can sit here and kill these zombies. This one is currently still working as of today. Now, when you're out of the map, you're going to be in the same area that we were just at. We're going to go ahead and put the tack map on Vandor Farm, and we're going to go ahead and follow the tack marker. So that's where we're going right now. If you follow exactly where I go, you will not fall under the map and die. So just be careful when you're going out of the map, because it is possible. So just follow exactly where I'm going. We're just going to the barn over here by Vandor Farm. So once you get here by the window, all the zombies will pile up. Now, you do have an ammo cache box here. That way you guys can refill your ammo. That's very important. So what will happen is, I recommend that you have toxic growth. You put it down right here, because these zombies will start running at you randomly and they will try and attack you, but that toxic growth will slow them down. If you get close to the window, they will throw meat. So you can't stand literally right at the window, but if you guys have death precision, the perk, you guys can see the zombies through the wall and you guys can literally just shoot them. That's why I like this spot more better than the other one that I just shown you. And I'm over here unlocking camos for my weapons right now doing this. So you can do the same thing as me. You guys can get into this spot right here and just keep killing zombies. Now, the bear will spawn in. He cannot hurt you whatsoever in this spot, but he will get annoying because he will keep trying to attack you, but he won't be able to cause any damage to your health whatsoever. So just take him out. Now, if you guys have the gauntlet wonder weapon, you guys are out of the map, I'm going to show you a little trick that you guys can do. If you're on console, just know that you guys can't go AFK. If you're on PC and you have an auto clicker or a macro script or something that you guys can use, you can go AFK using that when you're doing this glitch right here. Okay, so now that we're here, we're going to jump down. You're going to get stuck. So just lay prone and you're going to crawl forward. And then after that, you guys can stand up and then jump. Just keep jumping and all the zombies will start to come right here in the middle. If you need to move up a little bit just to get them to spawn, just find that sweet spot and then you guys can sit here and activate your auto clicker or your macro or your script that you guys can use, and you can literally just sit here and go AFK. You just have to set up the script correctly. All right. So this one's really good for going AFK if you're trying to get XP. Mainly that's what we're doing here. So if you're trying to get to level 55 prestige, save and quit, use the truck, get out of the map and come back to this spot and get to 55 and rinse and repeat. And you guys can literally get to prestige master doing this. You better be on your toes when you're doing this because we got double XP live right now. So that's also a good thing. Now, can you get closer to the zombies in this spot? Yeah, if you do a little bit of wall jumping, but honestly, if you're going AFK like myself here, you got a script going, you don't really have to get really close to the zombie. But these are all the best working pile-up spots here in Black Ops 7 Zombies for Ashes of the Dam and Vandor Farm. If this video helped you guys out, make sure you leave a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. I would appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.